What is up everyone, Boris here, coming to you guys with a free-to-play tutorial for the new Rob Lucci 30 Stamina dungeon. Now this dungeon has a restriction where it only allows green units, so we're going to be using Ashura Zoro to just make sure that don't die. He's the best free-to-play green leader at the moment in my opinion. And with this team we're going to have Biker Smoker for the damage reduction, we're going to have Zeph and Khalifa from the most recent dungeon. They combo to give you all green orbs, and then Polly will seal those orbs for an extra turn. So we have a lot of cool synergies in this team. Let's just get straight into it. Now, with Ashura Zoro, you can choose to either use a Law friend or another Ashura Zoro friend. And I'm going to use another one Ashura Zoro here because they are easier to get, so it'll be easier for the new players to get them, and it also will give you a lot of health. So it'll help you tank against Rob Lucci, who will do a lot of damage when you get him below a certain percent. But I'll talk about that when we get to that. The dungeon itself is really straightforward. You want to stall as much as you can. My Khalifa does have a good amount of skill ups, so I only need to wait about 20 turns for her. But even if you have a zero cooldown on her, aka zero skill ups, then you can still stall enough to be able to get that special out in time, so you don't really need it until a couple turns into the final boss. So definitely make most out of the stalling. Make sure you hit all the characters as they're supposed to. Other than that, the dungeon is pretty straightforward. Even Kaku, the mini-boss, he goes down in a couple of hits. You can pretty much take one hit and then take him out. So I'm going to leave the rest of the video, and then I'll meet you guys at the final boss like normal. Okay, so now it's boss time and we're at Rob Lucci. Now, one of the things that he'll do is that every 2 turns he'll shuffle your orbs, and it can prove to be a problem at some points. So just hitting is pretty straightforward. Now, the thing that I will say, guys, is do not get him below 30% because he will do a huge amount of damage. We're talking close to 30k, and so you have to be ready and prepared to tank that hit if you do get him below 30%. Now, I'll show you guys what I do in my strategy here. But every 2 turns he will attack and he'll shuffle your orbs. So I'm just going to attack him for normal. I'll get him about to 50%. And here I'm going to use Biker Smoker. Now Biker Smoker will reduce any damage by 50% for 3 turns. So here I'm going to attack, and even if I get him below 30%, I'm able to tank his special because half of that will be a little under 15k. And so yeah, it might even be a little more than that, I'm not entirely sure, but it does a lot of damage, so you definitely want to have a damage reduction there for that. And so now he uses special, he has 2 more turns, we have plenty of time, and we're going to use the combo. And the combo is Khalifa uses all your orbs to green and red. Zeph changes all your red orbs to green. And then we have Polly, which will seal all your orbs in case you need them. I'm going to go ahead and use both Zoro's abilities just for, safe purposes. I really don't need them, but I figured you might as well go out in style. So go ahead and use 2 Zoros, and this was pretty easy. This dungeon is pretty easy with this team. Again, all these characters are farmable. You don't even need Biker Smoker. You can have the no 4-star Smoker. My Polly isn't even evolved. Zeph is the character that most of you guys have by now. Leafa, most of you guys have. And Zoro is a free character. So this is a really easy team to beat this dungeon with. 30 stamina, goes on super fast. And hey, if you guys have better units like Aizo, like Mihawk, like Apu or Law, those feel welcome to use those as well, make the dungeon even easier. So with that said, guys, hopefully this free-to-play tutorial helped you guys out. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and until next time, thanks for watching.